Hi, so we're back again. This is part two, talking about neck pain, back pain, hip pain, all this sort of thing that's secondary to foot problems. So again, as I explained in the first video, the foot, as you take your foot, the top of the foot, we're going to flip it over. You actually have three arches, and that's called the plantar vault. So we have our medial, our lateral, and this is the metatarsal or transverse arch behind the ball of the foot. So a point from the heel to here, to here, to here creates a triangular shaped leaf spring. Now what happens when these arches break down, usually it's the outside arch, because when we walk, our gait, we go to the outside first and then roll off onto the toes. So this is the first one that goes. When this goes, you're going to lean forward on that side, or you might lean forward on both sides when they both go. Either way, what it does is it sends a signal to the brain that you cannot get normal balance. So the brain shuts down a lot of the fibers of the core muscles. And some of those core muscles, in fact, one of the most important ones, are the psoas muscles. The psoas muscles are actually the muscles that start here and go down to the hips and actually attach to the femurs themselves. So the psoas muscles actually attach the upper body to the lower body. And we're going to test those on Kelly right now. So remember last time I actually tested her standing up. We're going to test her lying down to test the psoas muscle. Kelly, go ahead and hold the side of the table, and let's bring up your right leg. And hold your leg right there, turn your foot out like that, and I'm going to support her over here, and I want you to resist, okay? Resist. Okay, so clearly that's a little weak. And this side will turn out this way, and we'll test this one and resist, and that's a lot stronger. And this is how it should be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually adjust her feet. And I'm going to use a device called an arthrostim to actually stimulate the plantar vault, the joints, which will send a signal to the brain and hopefully will reset these psoas muscles so that they actually function correctly. Now this is the strong leg, so I do not expect that to get weak. Good. Now I'm going to support that with some under wrap. These are kind of like circuit breakers, and this will help prevent them from popping back off, if you will. Okay. Okay, so we're going to retest the psoas muscles again. Good. You hold it on the side of the table. Bring this leg up, hold the leg there, and resist. Now it's very, very strong. And this side, surprise you? And resist. Okay, so that did not get weak, which is what I expected. Now we're going to actually show you our laser scanner and how it works, so we can see where all of the problems are exactly. This laser scanner looks similar to the foot scan that they use at Walmart, but that's a thermal scanner. This is actually a laser, and it's from the NASA space program technology. It was actually used to determine metal fatigue in spacecraft, and it takes 900 measurements of the foot so that we can see exactly where the problems are. So we're going to go to that in just a second. Okay, great. So Kelly's going to demonstrate the scanner. I'm going to actually run a scan on her feet, and then we're going to show you on the computer how that actually shows up to us, and you can see exactly the measurements and how it looks. So Kelly, I'm going to have you step on the scanner and put your right foot in the middle of the window. There you go, and your left foot to the left. Good. All right. And I want you to hang your arms down. Don't wave them about, and don't look down, because this is a laser. You don't want to walk out of here with spots in front of your eyes, right? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and run the first scan. And the camera is going to pick that up, but I'm shading my eyes from the laser. This is an amazing piece of technology that we have available to us now. In the old days, we had to actually cast people's feet and have them stand in a cast. And believe it or not, you would think the cast would be more accurate in many ways, but actually this is extremely accurate, because this picks up all the nuances of pressure that the foot is exerting. So, okay, now move to the right and put your left foot in the middle of the window. And we'll look over here at the computer to do this one. Okay, very good. So you can step down, Kelly. Thank you very much. Now we'll see. Take a look at her feet here. And there's her feet right there. Good. Now I want you to look at these feet over here. Now these are actually normal feet, so you can see the three arches. Here's your medial arch, there's the lateral arch in green, and there's the transverse arch or metatarsal arch behind the ball of the foot. So if you take a point from the heel to here, to here, to here, there's your plantar vault right there. And if you notice on Kelly's, it was her right side of her leg was actually a little stronger, the left leg was weaker. And if you'll notice, the lateral arches here are almost completely gone right there, and then she's starting to lose the metatarsal arch behind the feet. So when she's standing, she'll tend to lean forward a little bit. So this is very correctable with orthotics, and we're going to show you how that works. So the type of orthotics that we always recommend here are foot level orthotics, and I've been doing these orthotics, using these orthotics in this company for about 35 years. They've been in business for 65 years. So we have three arches, remember, on the foot. So all three are corrected here. You see that? And this shows an actual pronation correction. So if the arches are very, very bad, the lab will actually add a little bit extra pronation to take that out so that you are standing strong front to back and side to side. Okay, so I hope that was interesting to you and educational, and see you next time.